Well, welcome to our yoga practice. And let's just take a moment to put one hand on our heart, one hand on our belly, and just notice how we're feeling. And maybe take a few deep breaths in. And I always say notice how you're feeling, but today maybe we'll just really notice, and we'll do a body scan. So start at your head. Just notice how your head is. If you're getting a headache, or if your jaw's tense, or if your eyes are sore. And then just go down to your neck. Maybe your neck is a bit stiff. And your shoulders, your back. And you can do a little wiggle around. And then just maybe noticing your lower hips, your lower spine around your hips, and your leg, your legs, your feet. And just maybe stretch like you would do first thing in the morning. Just stretch. Oh, have a stretch like you're waking up first thing in the morning. And then go back again to put one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. And take a few deep breaths. And just really notice how you're feeling. Hopefully you're feeling nice and calm. Feel stillness. Just feel stillness. And then I will start the slideshow. And Sarah and Kathy are here. So hello. And of course we will look at our picture on how we are feeling. Just take a moment, just notice however you feel is okay. But we'll move on to the next one, our new one, which is how am I feeling? But there's a barometer, right? So if we look at the red part, if you're feeling angry, annoyed, terrified, or stressed out, then what you need to do is take some deep breaths, count to 10 and ask for help. If we go to the yellow part, where it says confused, worried, nervous, or frightened, what you need to do is take a break, get some fresh air, and talk to someone about your feelings. And then here, the blue one, tired, sick, hurt, sad. Get some rest and do something you enjoy, and maybe tell somebody how you're feeling. And then here, the green. You might be calm or excited. These are all good things, right? Focused, happy, and then you can enjoy this feeling and share it with others. Yay! Guess what? It's April. Oh my gosh. First Thursday in April. Hello, April. Always keep moving forward, pushing your limits, and remember, each obstacle is a chance to grow, to learn from the past and thrive. Yay! Oh my gosh. I added this one just now because I know you had so much snow, and I know there are spring flowers popping through the earth, and they probably look just like this. The snowdrops here pushing through, or if the snow came and fell on top of them. Oh my gosh. Hopefully the snow will be gone and we will be back to this soon. There's going to be snowdrops, crocuses, tulips and daffodils and a million little buds all blooming into life. I know I had this for March too, right? But this is the season. The season of spring. So that's March and April and May. And those flowers hopefully will be blooming very soon. Now, I left this in just to remind us of the 8 limbs of yoga, right? And we often think about these, the postures, the asanas, that's number 3. And this month's challenge is about breathing again. And so that's, back we go. Pranayama. So that's the breath work. And then we always do a meditation in our yoga practice. Not everybody does that. And then there's something else called pratyahara, which is turning inward. And then dharana, which is concentration. And of course, way down here, number 1, sometimes we forget about this, but we did talk about it a long time ago. And number 1 is the yamas. And here we have ahimsa, the first, very, very first one, which is non-harming. So when you do yoga, you don't harm yourself. And also through life, you try to not harm another being. So you try to be gentle and kind, non-harming. So you're kind to yourself and kind to others, right? And then there's a few others: truth-telling, moderation, non-stealing, non-attachment. Oh, this is a good one. Number 2, niyamas, the observances. We have cleanliness and contentment and zeal for life and self-study and surrender. So actually coming to yoga and learning stuff is self-study. So we're doing good. So while we've got that up there, let's just talk about our April challenge. Now I just said it was about breathing, but it's very easy because all you have to do is practice deep breathing every day before bedtime. So before you go to bed, practice the breathing practices yourself. So you can just quietly, before you go to sleep, maybe at some point when you're getting ready for bed, just take a moment to just be still and quiet. And it's always good, instead of being on your phone or your iPad, just turn everything off, have everything ready, plugged in and all that stuff, but don't touch it, and then just sit quietly and then just take a few deep breaths just before bedtime. And I will help you with a few of them. And this is something else you could do. Like, there's a deep breath, but you could also do this little thing that we've done before. We used to do this all the time, didn't we? And you could think about tomorrow and think to yourself, tomorrow I will have kind thoughts, kind speech, and kind intentions. Kind thoughts, kind speech, kind intentions. Kind thoughts, kind speech, kind intentions. That's something you could do. And, what does that say there? Let's have a look. Worrying does not take away tomorrow's trouble. It takes away today's peace. So that's something else when you go to bed, right? Just be calm. Don't worry. Because you won't get a good night's sleep, and it will take away tomorrow's peace. Aha! So finally, those things, all those things you can do extra to your breathing. I sent you this gratitude breath. So practice gratitude breath by taking a few deep breaths. Think about who or what you are grateful for. What's one thing you are grateful for today? So that's a perfect one to do before you go to bed. So that's our challenge. Oh, and you've got all those lotus flowers on the back to help you keep track. That make sure you do it every day. This is the breathing practice I sent you, the gratitude breath. But when you're doing that little time before bed, you can just remember to do that, the kind thoughts, kind speech, kind intentions, and just think, worrying does not take away tomorrow's trouble. It takes away today's peace. And then you can do your gratitude breath, and you should, I hope, feel really calm and ready for a good night's sleep. And right now, there we are, back over here. You're jumping around all over the place, girls. Okay, meditation time. Are you ready? Woohoo! Sit comfortably. Get yourself all organized. Sitting on a chair or sitting on the floor, on a cushion or on a block. Nice tall spine. And let's have some blossoms, eh? We need blossoms. Remind us that spring is coming. It is coming. Snow's just a little hiccup. So just take a moment, sit comfortable. Lengthen your spine. Take a moment to settle. Bring your attention to your breath. And start to take longer, slower breaths in and longer, slower breaths out. Relax your shoulders, relax your face, relax your jaw, soften your eyelids. Just soften and release. Just allow yourself to be with everything that is right now. Be with the sounds around you. Be with your thoughts. Be with your feelings. Soften and release. Allow one word to come to your mind. Just acknowledge that word with no judgment. And then bring your attention back to your breath. Soften and release. And on your next breath in, inhale through your nose, raise your shoulders towards your ears, and then just let that breath out through your mouth while your shoulders go down. So breathe in and do this again. Just release any tension you have or any unwanted thoughts. Just soften and release. Take a moment. Notice how you're feeling. In this busyness of life, give yourself a moment to think what you need. Maybe it's a moment just to sit quiet and to breathe. Maybe you need a walk outside. Maybe you need a drink. Maybe you need some time to exercise. Or maybe some time alone. Whatever it is, just tap into this inner knowledge. To ask, what do I need right now? Now let's take another slow, long breath in, followed by a slow, long breath out. There. So that was a nice little meditation we did with breathing. And now we're going to let go. Didn't we? That was kind of a letting go. Right? And of course, if you're let go and you're calm, you can be patient, right? Be patient with yourself and with others. And you can accept how things are, who you are, and accept other people. And of course, what we are going to practice this week with your breath before you go to sleep is gratitude. So let's just take a moment to practice that gratitude right now. So as always, I have an empty basket. And I have my basket full of stones. I'll take one out. This one's for Claire. So Claire, you take a moment just to be grateful for something. And in goes the stone. And Jennifer? In goes. And Sarah? And Kathy? And Megan. There we are. So now my basket is not empty, so I'm grateful for the fact that you fill my basket every week with gratitude. So if you want to wake up happy, go to sleep grateful. There you go. So you might be wondering which story we have this week. Well, here we are. Happy Dreamer by Peter H. Reynolds. I am a happy dreamer. I'm really good at dreaming. Daydreams, big dreams, little dreams, creative dreams. Dreamer Maximus. Sometimes the world tells me, sit still, be quiet, pay attention, focus. But my dreams have a mind of their own. Sometimes my mind just takes flight. I hear a beat and I gotta move. Then I hear another and another. Wish you could hear inside my head. Trumpety, zigzag jazz. Sometimes I'm a quiet dreamer. When I make time to stay still and hear myself think, to let go and see what takes shape. Do you see that? Sometimes I'm a swinging high dreamer, way up high beyond the clouds. So high I can touch the sky. I can also be a loud dreamer. Hello, world. I'm a shout at the top. Okay, I'm a shout at the top of my lungs dreamer, even if I'm just a loud inside my head dreamer. Sometimes I'm a colorful dreamer, painting on my own path, full of surprises at every turn. I can dream even when the lights are out. All circuits on, fireworks. I light up. I'm all ears, eyes, heart, and mind. I have so many dreams, it can get messy. Creative chaos. Cleaning up hides my treasures. If you make me, I will put my things away, but then there is less me to show. These are the moments I feel alone, boxed in. And yet, I always find a way back, plugging into amazing, delightful, happy dreams. I'm really good at being me, a dreamer, surprising, caring, funny, gentle, smart. And when I tumble back to earth, I know I'm okay. Dreamers have a way of bouncing back and moving forward. There are so many ways to be a happy dreamer. What kind of dreamer are you? There they all are. I'll leave it there. Maybe you can find you. This is just page 1, so don't worry. There's more pages. If you like to sleep when there's a peaceful, happy dreamer, or kindness, a dancing happy, and make a difference happy, foot stomping happy, silly happy. That's page 1. Here's another page. Wing dreamer, thinking dreamer, floating dreamer, sunny dreamer. Oh my gosh. Lots of different ones. What's that? That's page 2. Here's page 3. Work hard. Hard work happy. Nature happy. Discover happy. Family happy. And here we are, last page. Stage dreamer. Vision dreamer. Daydreamer. Big dreamer. the best way to be a happy dreamer. Just be you, which is why this book is dedicated to you. Yes, you. There you go. Nice story. Nice positive thing. Happy dreamer. Good way to think. Be positive. Know you can do it. So let's just take a moment again. One hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Just again, just notice, scan your body from your head right down to your toes. Just notice how you're feeling. Take those deep breaths. While you're doing that, I will move onto the floor. And we'll get ready to our other part of one of our limbs of yoga, the asanas, right? Whew, I'm just going to take a moment to settle here. I have to move. Let's just start with our cat and cows. So curve the spine, tuck the chin in, and then bring the hands back and look up at the ceiling. And then curve that spine, tuck the chin in. Then curve the spine the other way, look up at the ceiling. Oh, take some nice slow movements, just backwards and forwards. Starting to move nice and slowly. And then just sit nice and still. Hands on your legs or your knees, whatever feels good. Whew, nice tall spine, and then just reach up, reach, reach, reach. And then you can lean over to the side. And then bring the arm down. Nice and slowly, we're going to reach up with the other arm. Reach, reach, reach. Then over to the side. And bring the arm down. And then the other side, reach up. Reach, reach, reach. And then you can do a little side bend. And then reach that hand up high. And do a side bend. Bring the arm down, nice and slow, back into our cat and cow. Nice and gentle movements, nice and slow. So hinge at the hips if you can. So you kind of lean back a bit, and then lean forward, tuck the chin in. Then lean back, and then lean forward. And then just sit nice and still, have a little rest. Take a few deep breaths in here while you're sitting nice and tall. Just notice you're nice and relaxed. All right, then reach those arms up and then just let those arms come down. Look over your shoulder, one hand on your knee, one hand behind. Nice tall spine. And then reach up high over the other side. Look over your shoulder, nice tall spine. And up and over again. And then up and over again to the other side. Nice tall spine. Look over that shoulder. Lift those arms up. Reach up as high as you can. And then bring those arms down. Nice and slow. Breathe out nice and slowly. That really relaxes you. And that's another way you can have a good night's sleep. Go back to your cat and cow. So really hinge at the hips. And bend forward. And then lean back. And lean forward. And just take a moment to sit up nice and tall. Just notice how you're feeling. Then you can bring those feet together. Sitting nice and tall with the knees bent, feet close in our butterfly pose, and maybe those wings can flap, 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 like a butterfly. And just sit nice and tall. Really let those hips open. Bring the knees together. Stretch those legs out in front. Give them a little shake. Push the heels away. Bring the toes up towards you. And then relax. And then we can get onto our hands and knees, onto our tabletop. So we're going to move away cushions, blocks. Go onto our tabletop. So our hands are under our shoulders and knees are under our hips. And let's do just some big, nice big circles here with our hips. So our hips are going to go round and around. So down to the heels, then over to the side and forward. Over to the side, down to the hips, over to the side and forward. That's it. And then when we get our hips are on our ankles, just lean forward. Do a nice big stretch here. This is our extended child's pose, so give yourself a nice stretch in the shoulders. Keep the knees together. And then, we're just going to lean forward, rock forward. Do our little plank. Get our arms nice and strong. Just rock back. Then just rock forward. Rock back. Rock forward. We're going to stay here a little longer this time. Our arms are stronger now. They're warmed up. They can handle holding us up. Rock back. Rock forward. Let's stay here. Keep breathing. So shoulders are over your hands. You're using the muscles in your arms. Keep those arms nice and strong. Shoulders nice and strong. And just rock back. Let's do that one more time. So rock forward. Shoulders are over the hands. Arms are getting nice and strong. Keep breathing while you're here. And then you can just rock back into our extended child's pose. So arms are straight and the knees are together. Just stretch those arms. And then we're going to get ready for a downward facing dog. So I'm going to put my hands on blocks. You can put your hands on blocks or on the ground. Spread those hands out. Curl the toes under. Get ready to push the hips up. The arms are straight. Hips are up in the air. Legs are straight. Heads down. Keep breathing. Just notice your legs stretching. The backs of the legs are stretching. And just walk those feet forward. And the hands are on the ground. Heads down. We're in a forward fold. And you're just going to get all ready to sweep those arms up. Sweep your arms up. And bring your hands to heart center. And everybody's standing up. There we are. So let's do some sun salutations, and hopefully that sun will come back and bring spring weather with it. So reach up and hinge at the hips. Sweep the hands down. Touch the floor, head down. Touch your knees with a flat back. Touch the floor with the head down. Then bring those arms up. Bring your hands to heart center. And then up. Hinge at the hips. Touch the floor, head down. Touch your knees flat back. Touch the floor, head down. Bring your arms up, hands to heart center. And again, up, hinge at the hips. Bring those hands to the floor, head down. Hands to the knees, flat back. Hands to the floor, head down. And then bring those arms up. And bring those hands to heart center. All right. Let's just take a moment just to swing the arms a bit. Get nice and loose. And you can put your hands onto your hips and then do a little back bend. Look up at the ceiling. Take deep breaths in, right down into the belly. Sucking that belly in. All right. So let's put our right foot forward and the left foot back. And the left toes are going to face the long end of the mat. And the right knee is bent. Make sure you can see those toes. This is warrior two. So our body is going to stay facing this way. Arms go up. Just turn. Look at those fingers. Now feel strong arms, strong legs, right? Strong arms, strong legs. And then just rest on that front leg and bring the arm up over your head, over your ear. Reach, 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 reach. Reach, reach, reach. And then swing back into warrior two. Get those strong arms and strong legs going again. And back hand down, front hand up. Reaching up overhead. And then bring those arms back. Strong arms, strong legs. Then the arms can come down. Toes are all facing the same way. Then we're going to hinge at the hips. Touch the mat. So we're in a wide-legged forward fold. So your fingertips are on the mat. And then walk those fingertips past one foot. Bend the knee, stretch the leg. And walk those fingers past the other foot. Bend that knee, stretch the leg that's left behind. Then go to the other side. Walk those fingers past the foot. Bend the knee, stretch the leg. Walk those fingers past the other foot. Bend the knee, stretch the leg. Come back into the center. Fingertips on the mat. Head down. Legs are nice and wide. Just enjoying this forward fold. Stretching the muscles in the back, lower back. And in the legs, the backs of the legs. And then slowly, put your hands onto your ankles. Slowly slide up. And then up into a star. And then just let those arms come down as you breathe out nice and slowly. Now your legs are nice and wide apart, so we're just going to turn the other way. So, right foot, the toes are facing the long end of the mat. The left foot is facing the short end of that. Bend those the front knee. Make sure you can see those toes. Keep the body facing this way, right? The long end of the mat. Your arms go up. The warrior two. Feel strong. Strong arms, strong body, strong legs. And you can turn and face those front fingers. Just your head, remember, your body's still facing the long end of the mat. And then rest the front arm as you bring the back arm over your head and reach, 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 reach. And sweep back into warrior two. And back hand goes down, front hand comes up. Look up, reach, reach, reach. Keeping those legs strong. Bring those arms back. Let's just be strong. Take a few breaths while you're standing here nice and strong. And then the arms can come down. Turn those feet, the toes, all the same way. Then you can bend at the hips again. Fingertips touch the mat. Heads down. And just have a nice moment here in this forward, wide-legged forward fold. So you're stretching the backs of the legs. There's muscles in the hips and the lower back. Now you can walk those fingers past one foot. Walk right past, so you bend the knee and then stretch that leg that's left behind. Then walk those fingers past the other foot, bend that knee, stretch that leg that's left behind. And then walk those fingers past the other foot, bend the knee, stretch the leg. Walk those fingers past the other foot, bend the knee, stretch the leg. Go back the other way, bend the knee, stretch the leg. Back the other way, bend the knee, stretch the leg. Then come back to center, fingertips on the mat, head down, wide-legged forward fold. Just feel relaxed, just let go of those muscles. Take some deep breaths. And then just bring yourself up nice and slowly, 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 slowly. And you are a star. Reach up, reach up, reach up, and then bring those arms down nice and slowly as you breathe out. Nice, long, slow breath out. And then bring those legs together. Give them a little shake. And you can stand nice and tall in mountain pose. Just relax the shoulders, relax the arms, relax the neck. Maybe even wiggle and maybe even go whatever feels good. Wiggle the tongue, the jaw. Just really notice that you're nice and relaxed. And now we need to get back on the floor. So we're going to go back on the floor by doing our downward facing dog. So get those hands onto the mat. Step the feet back. Hands on the mat. Step those feet back. Just enjoy that stretch again. You're stretching the backs of the legs, stretching the arms. And that downward facing dog. Then bend the knees, come down to the floor nice and slow. Take it slow. Hands on the mat. Keep the big toes together. Open up those knees. Let the hips go down to the ankles. Then let the head go down to the mat. We'll do a nice relaxing wide-legged child's pose. Just really let those muscles go. Really sink into this pose. Really sink into the floor. You can feel relaxed. Take some slow, deep breaths. Slowly push yourself up. Bring those knees together. Then just swing yourself around. Go on to our backs. Ready to do our bridge pose. So keep those knees bent, feet on the ground, hands on the ground. And you can lift the hips up. Pushing your feet into the ground, hands into the ground. Lift the hips up off the ground. So using these muscles here in your thighs. And then just put those hips down. Ooh, take a few deep breaths. Let the floor just support that back. Oh, it's so nice. Nice flat surface on the lower spine with the knees bent. If you have a sore back, this is a really nice place to be. And then you're ready, we're going to breathe in and push those hips up again. Keep breathing when the hips are up. And then just let the hips go down nice and slowly. Take a few deep breaths here, and then take a deep breath in, lift up the hips. Really use the leg, the thigh muscles, the muscles in your bottom. And just let the hips go down. Take a moment here just to have a little rest. Lower back. These hips are on the ground. Just let them relax. Feel that nice support. Kind of flattens your lower spine. Puts everything back where it belongs. Gives the muscles a nice bit of rest. All right. Bring those knees up. Give them a little hug and roll from side to side. And then one foot goes down. You can help one ankle onto that bent knee. And then just let the palms of the hands face up. We'll do our reclined pigeon pose. So relax this knee. Stop here. Just relax it, just let it go. Take some slow deep breaths here. And then bring that knee up, give it a little hug. Place that foot down, bring the other knee up, give it a little hug, help the ankle onto the knee. And then just relax the arms, relax the hips, relax this knee. Take a few deep breaths in and out, nice and slow. You can bring that knee up, give it a hug, put the foot down, and then the knees are going to fall apart. Keep the feet together, so the soles of the feet are touching, the knees just fall apart, and just let your arms rest by your side. This is our reclined butterfly pose. Nice slow deep breaths here. Just bring those knees up together. You can bring the knees up and give your knees a hug and have a little roll from side to side again. And then feet go down. Keep the knees together. Drop the knees to one side together. Arms go out in a T. Turn away from the knees. Nice slow deep breaths here for a supine twist. This is a lovely relaxing, calming pose. Just let those knees go and just feel a stretch up the side of your body, the side of the hip. Now just roll those knees up so they face the sky, and then just let them fall to the other side. And then just look away from the knees. Slow deep breaths. And then roll those knees so they face, they point up to the sky. And then just bring them up. Give them a hug. Roll from side to side. And just take a moment. Put the feet down. Take a moment here. Knees up. And your spine, the hips are on the ground. Knees are bent. Just take a moment here to be nice and still. If your back's a little sore, this feels really good. Even if your back isn't sore, just the support of the floor on that lower spine, on the pelvic area. It's just so nice and relaxing. Take a few slow deep breaths here. And then you can stay there, or you can get ready with Shavasana. Get yourself in a nice comfortable position. If you're sitting, just get yourself nice and comfortable on the chair. Just sit in the chair. You put your hands on your lap. Just relax the shoulders. Of course, if you're lying down, just let everything relax. Noticing the jaw, the tongue. Just relax everything. Start noticing the breath. Nice, long, slow breaths in and out. Noticing the toes and the feet. Just letting the toes and the feet become relaxed. Noticing the legs. They're becoming relaxed, maybe feeling heavy, maybe they feel like they're sinking into the ground. And the hips. They're either feeling heavy, sinking into the chair, or into the floor. Just letting go of all the tension that's in the hips and the legs and the toes. Just noticing the spine, just noticing the spine's becoming nice and soft, relaxed. The shoulders, the arms, the fingers, just becoming soft and relaxed. Maybe a little heavy, maybe a little light. Noticing the neck and the jaw. Maybe putting a little smile on your face, taking away the frown that's here on the third eye. And just letting your mind become still and relaxed. So you can just enjoy this moment of relaxation. And slowly start to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Roll over to one side. And slowly push yourself up. Come up to seated. We can start doing our Satanama. Satanama. Satanama.
Satanaba.
Satanama. Satanama.
This is in me.
That's right.
This is in me.
Satanama.
Peace is
This
in
is in
me.
me.
Peace.
This is in me.
And then we'll do our two little yoga moves. One with our eyes, one with our lips. And we'll have love in our hearts. And don't forget, our gratitude breath is what we're doing this week. Right? And you can also add in to the breath, we can do kind thoughts, kind words, kind intentions, right? Something nice and calm, peaceful to do as you go to sleep.
Okay.
Oh, I've got your love and your light in my heart. We'll keep it there. It will help me
Okay.
through each day till we meet again. So,
Okay.
namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you for coming.
Thank
Thank
you,
Bye.
Lorna.
you.
Thank you, Lorna.
Bye.
Thank you, Lorna.
Bye.